My shock absorber is properly mounted, secured. No missing nuts or bolts, not cracked, broken, dented, and no visual leaks. My brake chamber, it's properly mounted, secured. No missing nuts or bolts. It's not leaking. The air hoses are properly mounted, secured with clamps or fittings. The brake chamber, it's properly mounted, secured, no missing nuts or bolts, not cracked, broken, or damaged, no visible leaks or audible leaks. My air hoses are properly mounted, secured with fittings or clamps or fittings. The hoses are not frayed, chafed, or worn, not cut. No audible or visible leaks. My slack adjusters are properly mounted, secured. No missing nuts or bolts. Cotter pin is in place at the push rod. When the brakes are released, they are a little more than 90 degrees. When the brakes are applied, they are not less than 90 degrees. When the brakes are released, there is no more than 1 inch of free play, 1 inch of free play when pulled by hand. My brake linings, properly mounted, secured, no missing nuts or bolts, not cracked, broken, or excessively worn, and they're free of grease and oil. My brake drums, which are right here, properly mounted, secured, no missing nuts or bolts, not cracked, broken, or warped, free of grease and oil. My rims, my front rim, my other rims, they are properly mounted, secured, no missing. They're properly mounted, secured for my rims. These are Bud wheels. They're evenly spaced. No spacer is needed, and the space is free of foreign objects. My tires, front and rear, properly mounted, secured, inside and out. Check my sidewalls for cut, slices, or bulging. I check my tire tread for even wearing. There should be no less than 2/32 tread depth. I check my tire inflation by hitting it with the rubber mallet, or check the tire with the tire gauge at the valve stem. To make sure that it's between 90 and 100 psi. My lug nuts, properly mounted, secured, they're all present. I check for rust trails or shiny threads that would indicate loose lug nuts. My axle seal is properly mounted, secured, not missing any nuts or bolts, and not leaking. If it had a sight glass, I'd check it to ensure that it's between that and full. Since it does not, I would take it to a mechanic to have it checked. My shock absorber again, it's properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or dented, or broken. It's not leaking. It's not missing any nuts or bolts. My airbags, properly mounted, secured, front and rear. There are no cuts, slices, bulges, or audible leaks. My airbags are properly mounted, secured, no cuts, slices, bulges, or audible leaks. The airlines is secure with fittings, not cracked, broken, no audible leaks. My lights, These are my four-way flashers. These are my tail lights. My turn signals are in red in color, or red in color. They're properly mounted, secured, clean, not cracked, broken. My backup light. It's white, well, it's clear in color. Properly mounted, secured, clean, not cracked, broken, or damaged. My reflectors would be right here on the test truck. They're red in color. Properly mounted, secured, clean, not cracked, broken, or damaged. I think they would be right in here on the test truck. My torsion bar. It is properly mounted, secured. My torsion bar, front and rear. Properly mounted, secured, no missing nuts or bolts, not bent or broken or illegally welded. This is my fifth wheel platform. My fifth wheel platform. The platform is properly mounted, secured to the frame of the tractor with mounting bolts, no missing nuts or bolts. It's not cracked, broken, or illegally welded. My release arm. It's properly mounted, secured, and in the fully locked position. This is my fifth wheel platform and my release arm. The kingpin and locking jaws. The kingpin is not bent or broken. The locking jaws are fully locked around the shank of the kingpin. Neither are bent, damaged, or loose. No gap between the top skid plate and the apron of the trailer, and it's properly greased. The skid plate, it's properly mounted, secured to the platform with the locking pin and cotter key. It's not cracked, broken, or welded.